really say thank you so much. This is incredible, this whole experience. I'm going to go on and on, story after story. I'm just going to be telling you a bunch of stories for this 5 minutes. Why do I get limited? Okay. So, I just want to talk very quickly about the leadership opportunities that Bank of America has provided for me. The biggest one is my nonprofit work, Hola. It's been such a great experience being able to lead elementary students. It's a different kind of leading, but nonetheless, I am a role model to them, and it's very, very important what I do and what I say and how I act. And seeing the kids, the way they respond to everything, how kind and great they are to me, that was a great experience for me personally. And another great leadership experience was the Leadership Compass. It was such a satisfying experience for me to learn about the different styles of leadership that we learned about, and I've already had 5 workshops about that experience with my leadership cabinet. And it has become a tradition now in my high school. We want to have it every year for the student body, just because I've gave the workshop already 5 times. And they loved it. They got into it. It's been great. So now I want to talk about my internship experience with a few stories. There's this kid. He's going into his sophomore year. His name is Laura. His father doesn't want him to go to college. His father doesn't want him to play music. And their house has been evicted twice. And he lives in pretty tough situations. And Laura has straight A's. He plays 12 instruments. And he's risen above it. One thing about nonprofits that I've learned is that they build communities and a support system that is everlasting. Laura has persevered, and he's going to do some amazing things with his life, and I already know that. This girl named Mina, cute little Asian girl. I talked to her one night about how I couldn't sleep the other night. I was like, man, I couldn't sleep at all last night. She's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, well, you're lucky you. I'm like, why am I lucky? She's like, well, because I don't have a bed. I have to sleep on the floor. So I didn't even know what to say after that. I just told her, like, wow. The next thing, a week passed, and I organized a event called Reading Buddies, where we went to the senior center, and we got our elementary students to practice their reading with some of the senior citizens there. And Mina was the only kid that spoke Korean. She could talk to everyone there, everyone. And she read to 5 senior citizens at the same time. And she was so happy, and she felt so special, and everyone was so happy. And I felt so glad that I could make that happen for her. She needs to feel special. There was a man there. He couldn't move, he couldn't talk, and he was laying in his chair, and he couldn't respond to anything. And I remember the kids going up to him and asking him, "Can we read to you, sir?" And he couldn't say anything. So the kids walked away, and then he started crying. And people there told us, oh, he can hear, but he can't talk, and he can't move. So our kids went back, and they started reading to him. And it was one of the greatest experiences that I've ever seen, to see little kids wanting to do something amazing, And there's a little boy there also. His name is Hola. There's a little boy named George. I love him. He's a cute little kid. I heard a story about him from, well, not from him, but from some of the parents at Hola. And they were telling me how one day he locked himself in his closet, and he didn't want to come out for hours. And they told me it's because he thought last week was your last week at Hola. And when I came back the next day, he ran up to me and said, "Rudy!" And then he hugged me, and then he told me, "Rudy, I like you." I'm like, why? Because you eat lunch with me. These kids just want to, have a regular life and be happy and live safely, and Hola has provided that safe environment for these underprivileged youth, and they foster such a safe and enriching place for them. They learn a lot, they have fun, and they really build community that helps them for the rest of their life. Enough of the emotional stuff. Let's talk a little bit about DC. My experience in DC, I'm just going to sum it up. Wow, in one word. It was such an amazing experience. 230 people across the country, threw them all in one room. Wow, it was like a power pack of awesomeness. So many great people. One experience that I'll never forget was walking up to a random person and be like, "Hi, my name is Rudy," and then responding with, "Hi, my name is so-and-so." I tried that in East LA and I'm gonna run away afterwards. I can't even begin to describe how amazing everyone was, especially the Los Angeles people. You guys are incredible. I know I didn't really get to know you guys as much, but we can always keep in touch, always. And made friends for life. In a matter of like 5 days, I made friends for life, I think, and it was such a gratifying experience. And I'll just touch base on the financial literacy part, so I mentioned everything. I'm a Pan American Bank financial literacy ambassador prior to this. Now I'm a Bank of America ambassador. And we gave workshops to high schools in the area, nonprofits, a few middle schools. I've given about 6 financial literacy presentations, and we get everyone very interactive. We do group activities where they can make their own budgets, create their own parties with a budget and a savings and a plan and everything. And we really emphasize on saving, planning, and budgeting. Those are the main components. And then we just have them group up and converse with each other, and they really enjoy it. They really love it, and they get a lot out of it. And I get a lot of good feedback from that. I'm going to start doing that from my school because I think financial literacy is essential. It really is, and I know that because I've wasted most of my money already on school. Okay. So again, thank you, Bank of America, because this experience has been so rewarding. Expect 300 more applications next year just for my friends. Thank you so much.